Recording live. We are live on twitch.tv/Dkayed. We are hosting a $1,000 tournament qualifier with the new best decks of the new pack that just came out a couple days ago. Branded Despia is going to probably win this tournament. Do not miss out. But you're not here for that. You're here for the ban list, the OCG ban list. Now, Dkayed, who cares about this ban list? You should care because the people who make the OCG ban list, they're the ones that make the Master Duel ban list. Oh, but what about the TCG? No. The people who make the TCG ban list have no influence, no sway whatsoever on Master Duel. So this is a good insight into the future of what could happen to Master Duel. Let's begin. Oh, I could already see. OCG Forbidden Limited List, thank you, Rom. Newly Unlimited. Gen X Ally Birdman from 2 to 3. Who's even playing this in any deck? If I highlight in the cards saying it's not really being played by anyone, I guess a few Cubic players are playing it. Back in my day, we would play this with Karakuri. Karakuri level 7 Synchro is what we would able to make with it. We'd return a monster back to the hand with the Gen X Ally Birdman, make the Karakuri, then go in. It was Girja. And I don't know why it's now been limited to 1, but now they're going, okay, let's fully unlimit it. So do expect this to get unlimited in Master Duel sometime in the future because it has no impact whatsoever. Now, Danger Jackalope from 2 to 3. Now, the whole Danger deck type, let's see how many cards are restricted. Just Jackalope. So that fully frees the Dangers. The Dangers will be fully freed if they were to do this in Master Duel. This deck type is all about using Ash against it and then severely regretting it as they could then activate again. It's like a slot machine deck. You just randomly discard, summon, draw, randomly discard, draw, summon. It's a fun deck. And now it might be unlimited. Okay. Spiral Resort. Oh boy, they have seen that Spiral is not super top tier in Master Duel, so maybe they're willing to free up the Resort a little bit, similar to what we have in Master Duel. If we look at Spiral right now, I think for OCG, I'm not sure exactly what else is restricted there. We have just the quick fix at 1, but the illusion of chaos is coming. And I think that this is going to break Spiral. So you let me know if Master Plan is banned in OCG. So with Master Plan banned, I guess they're okay with this going to 3. Of course, that's okay. But Master Duel, things are about to get crazy. This is going to come, I think, next month, and it's going to break the deck. Remember me saying this. Spiral will be top tier. Okay. Now we're going to semi-limited. A, B, C. Buster. Dragon Buster. I had a lot of fun making this deck and playing it for YouTube, and I was sitting there wondering, why is this limited to 1? Well, Konami's freeing it up a bit. In TCG, they have it at 3, I believe. And with this at 2, oh boy, that's going to be a fun time. This is, Gia, the ABC Dragon is Kaiba deck, right? Kaiba plays the ABC. Oh, he plays X. Who plays ABC? Damn. Yeah, the ABC has not been doing too well. Their most recent deck list top of doing anything back in August and July. It's a dead deck type. Konami, you need to breathe life into this. Thank you for being willing to free this up a bit. Let's keep on going. Double Iris Magician. This is helping support out the Pendulum Magician deck, which I think is a good idea because the deck is not super top tier. What else is restricted with them? They have to deal with Harmonizing Magician at 2. They have the Chronograph and the Astrograph, both limited to 1. Some mad lads are even playing the Luster Pendulum. Free them up a bit. Make Pendulums a good deck. Why not? Why? I know there's a lot of text to read, but so what? Moving on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Dimension Shifter from 3 to 2. Damn. Konami is assaulting Fluandereeze. This is a Fluandereeze assault. This is something you could possibly see happening in Master Duel. Giving us some URCP for this. This is a kind of like a first turn kill against many decks. What do you think? If they resolve this against your deck, does it severely stop you from making your plays? Do you auto lose to this card? A lot of people do. And Fluandereeze is the most dominant one that is abusing it. Surprisingly, 20% are apparently not using it. What the hell are they doing? Everything gets banished. Everything, and that's too broken. Not cool. Let's keep on going. Phantom Knight Torn Scales has done nothing wrong, and they had it limited to 1, so they're thinking it's not that broken in Master Duel. Especially in Master Duel, we have the Adventure Engine semi-limited. We have the DPE getting nerfed, only 1 of the Fusion Destiny. So why not just match what it is in Master Duel? So this is not exciting for us because we already have it at 2. What? Lightning Storm. Are you out of your damn mind? I don't understand this. Why? Why would a board-breaking card be semi-limited? I think we could all agree that going first is too good. So a card that helps you go second, why would they ever nerf a go second card like Lightning Storm? What the hell? What the hell? Maybe they're releasing a new deck type in the future that just gets absolutely dominated by Lightning Storm. Maybe a new deck turn 1, it just has 5 monsters in attack position. Probably. They just, yeah, what the hell? This is to sell some new deck type that's unreleased, I think. Water Enchantress from 1 to 2. Okay, they did go a bit overboard with the Adventure Engine being limited very soon after its release, and they see it not being too toxic in Master Duel, right? I think we have a healthy balance of decks that are using it and not using it. Semi-limited. Okay, let's move on. Tier Laments. Tier Laments are like shadows, but if the shadow monsters when sent to the graveyard, they perform a fusion summon by returning themselves to the deck. That's what they do. It's a ton of milling, and it's actually one of the most dominant decks in OCG right now. If we were to look at this image, this looks like tier 0, right? 48% of a meta. I think that's tier 0. You tell me what tier 0 is for you. Let's move on. And also a tournament. the tier limit tournament. Top 16, mostly tier limits. Nice. Let's keep on going. Sky Strikers are getting unlimited. Widow Anchor to 3. Konami, what are you doing? I think I predicted something like this on my first ever Banlist prediction where I really didn't understand the TCG and OCG meta that well, but damn. Damn. That was about 8 months ago. Widow Anchor to 3. Very good. Moving on. Magical Meltdown to 3. Holy moly. Invoked Chads are coming back. If you're an invoked player, you're also having to deal with the Nadir Servant being limited to 1. And again, this is the OCG ban list, but these are cards that they might replicate in Master Duel for the unrestricting. Magical Meltdown to 3, you know, why not? Why not? Is Invoked that dominant? I don't think it's dominating, really. It's not top tier. We do ban it for the meme tournaments, though. It's toxic enough to not want in our meme tournaments. But okay, all right. Moving on, Normal Summon Invoked. Newly limited. Swap Frog from 3 to 1. Damn, this is on top of Totally Awesome already being banned. Totally Awesome is banned in OCG, and Swap Frog helps you summon Totally Awesome. So if I were to look at a new Splight deck Splight is coming within 6 months, by the way, Splight tier limit. So this meta, we're going to be seeing something like this in 6 months. If we look at a Sprite deck that's using the triple Swap Frog still with banned Totally Awesome, I can tell you this, that if you open up Swap Frog, you now have the ability to summon a Maxi from your deck and then use Swap Frog to return that Maxi to your hand. With the Swap Frog limited to 1, it ensures that you're much less likely to be able to summon a Maxi from your deck than add it to your hand. So I do think that interaction is obviously Swap Frog's the problem and not Maxi. We all agree on that, right? Moving on. Sprite Jet. How weird is this? All these cards and decks that are being nerfed before they're even released in Master Duel. Damn, Sprite Jet. This searches for the Sprite spell and trap. Okay, damn. Wow, tier limit and Sprite getting hit. Herald of Orange Light. What? From 3 to 1. If this were to happen in Master Duel, there's going to be some collateral damage, right? The collateral damage is, who cares about Drytron, but Agents, Valkyrie, some Dolce are even using this. It's not really used. I do think there's a lot of collateral damage with this being hit. If we were to look at the tier 0 Tearlament deck, I guess they're abusing it too hard. Triple, Herald of Orange Light. Obviously, the new cards are not the problem. It's the Herald of Orange freaking Light, mate. Okay, moving on. Agido, the Ancient Sentry, limited to 1. Well, Konami made a big oopsie. And I don't think we could blame Konami, right? Konami did not know that milling a lot of cards is really good. Since when has milling a lot of cards ever been good? And because of that, not knowing how good milling a ton of cards is, they created this deck type that consistently mills more than 10 cards every turn. Every turn. Both players, top 10 cards of their deck go to the graveyard, and that's what's happening with this, with essentially what is a Shadow deck, but you replace all the Shadow effects with Fusion Summon when you hit the grave. So both players just mill their whole deck, Fusion Summon when hitting the grave, and that's kind of been tier 0 breaking the game right now. I don't blame Konami for that, though. Okay, they could not have seen that coming. Another card. Another card. So if this card is sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard, send the top 5 cards of each player's deck to the graveyard, and then they have another one that does the same thing. This one, if sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard, both players send the top 5 cards. So you're milling 10 freaking cards. And this one doesn't mill, but what it does is when it's sent to the graveyard, you return up to 3 cards from either player's graveyard back into the deck. So absolutely nuts, and this is going to be like a year, 9 months. I think 9 months we're going to get this, in 9 months. All right, moving on. Yata-Garasu. OCG saw TCG unban Yata, and it has not been doing anything. It's been trash. And if you don't know what the Yata does, it is you win if it attacks directly and your opponent has no cards in their hand because they skipped their next draw phase. Attack, 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 you win. Back in 2004. Moving on. Oh boy. More Tearlament nerfs. More Tearlament nerfs. This searches for a Tearlament. This is your starter. Also, it allows you to pop cards on the fields. It's nuts. Absolutely nuts. And damn, they're just hitting Tearlament really hard. If we're looking at the Tearlament deck right now, they hit the Havnis, they hit the little orb thing, they limited this to 1, they limited the field spell to 1. They are gutting this deck. They're just killing it. Killing it before we even getting a Master Duel, which that's got to make you feel weird. You're about to invest in a deck that's heavily nerfed in OCG, so you know that it's probably going to be heavily nerfed in Master Duel later, or are they going to preemptively nerf it in Master Duel? Is this field spell going to come out in Master Duel preemptively semi-limited just to reduce the impact of the ban list? It's going to be kind of weird. They did that with other cards. They did it with the Adventure Engine. They did it with the Fusion Destiny with DPE. Fluanderies from 2 to 1. This is already at 2 in OCG. And Konami said that's not enough. Konami does not like Fluanderies, apparently. Semi-limit to 1. Now, this could be a hot take, but I think that maybe the entire Fluanderies deck type is fine, fully unlimited, if we just ban the barrier. Just ban the wind one. All the others are fine. Just ban the wind barrier statue, and maybe they could be full power. So you're going to be looking forward to maybe Shifter being reduced. Their field spell is the card they're looking at to get hidden because this starts off their plays. It also gives them an additional summon. It also allows them to summon during the opponent's turn. It's nuts. Disgusting. Sprite starter, you know, what else they're saying? They're just hitting all the top techs. They're just limit to 1. Damn. What was the Jet? The Jet went to 1. Jet to 1. Sprite starter to 1. 2 cards they played 3 of down to 1. Damn. Time Seal, another TCG change that did nothing in TCG, so they're like, all right, bring it on, let's go. What else? Newly Forbidden. You're really going to forbid cards after all this? Before even forbidding anything, you have pretty much decimated Tearlaments, and the Sprite deck has also been heavily hit. Let's look at Sprite real quick. Yeah, Sprite's been messed up big time. To 1. Let's see what's banned. What? Gryphon to 0. Gia, this is the thumbnail. Oh, she's already got the thumbnail made. Gryphon to 0. And wait, water, you need to understand that with Gryphon to 0, that the other adventure cards are still limited. They semi-limited the Water Enchantress. You can only have one Rite of Erismere, and the Gryphon's at 0. So you need to know that Konami thinks that the Water Enchantress and Rite of Erismere is still too good, even without Gryphon. Remove Gryphon, and these cards are too good, according to Konami. I don't know what Konami's going to do for Master Duel with this. They can't ban Gryphon in Master Duel, right? They can't do that. They are the ones running Master Duel. So what is going on here? Limited to 1, limited to 2, and banned. How? If we look at the tier limit deck, this tier 0, I guess they're expecting another deck to emerge because Sprite's not using it, but they're nerfing it, and then tier limit's not using it. So what's the next deck down the line that's going to be using the adventure engine? Something over here. Apparently, some deck in the other category is going to be dominating with adventure. Okay. Let's keep on going. Union Carrier from 3 to 0. Are you okay with this? Are you cool with this? We literally just watched a duel where this is being abused. Used and abused. This is used and abused for infinite negates, and also able to equip the Dragon Buster. I mean, there's so many broken things with this. Turn off your opponent's extra deck. Totally not cool. You could even equip a Block Dragon if you want to search Block Dragon. Sure, fine. You searched it. Totally not cool. We also have the Ava. Search for Ava with the Union Carrier. Now, what's not toxic about the Union Carrier is when it's being used in ABC. I think that's pretty cool. In ABC, you're able to equip your card that they're not even really using much of. You're equipping the Orbital, and then it lets you search for the Galaxy Soldier, which they already kind of dropped that combo, apparently. What the hell are they doing? And the craziest thing that I think you could do with the Union Carrier right now is the infinite negating with the Apex Avian. The Apex Avian, you're equipping a Mist Valley bird from the deck that continually you return back in the hand to negate, then it resummons, then you negate, then it resummons. Infinite negate. Not cool, mate. All right, let's keep on going. I mean, there can't be anything else banned beyond this. Oh, there you go. The full changes. Very good. Let me know if you like this formatting. We made the format so people could easily react to it. And then we also have the full list so you could just kind of screenshot it. Forbidden, newly limited. Damn. Swap Frog died for Max C. Dead for Max C. Tier Laments and Sprite. The new Ishizu cards, they're so damn new. These are not even in TCG yet. Is that something crazy? You tell me. How often do OCG cards get hit by the ban list before even being released in the TCG? That's really rare, I think. I don't remember that happening often, but Konami is just, I guess, taking L's after L's. What's going on? And then newly semi-limited. There you go. And newly unlimited. Appreciate you all. Thank you for watching. This is a long ban list reaction. We are streaming right now live on twitch.tv/Dkayed. We are doing the new tournament with the new branded Despia. Thank you very much. We're out.